Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Today's topic is never give up on yourself. Never give up on what you can do yourself. Before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, we do have a letter, so let's dive right into this letter and see what she says. She entitles her letter, Need Advice on What Should I Do? I am 26 and currently live with family members in Florida. They charge me $500 in rent every month, and I make $17.50 an hour twice a week as a customer service rep working from home. I don't have a car, but I'm saving for one. Also, don't have any children. I am dating a 35-year-old who does have his own place, car, has no children. He has told me he sometimes falls behind on bills and rent. Okay, so he's not making that much either. You 26, he's 35, and you're both kind of struggling. Okay. But he does have his own place. He's saying that if I stayed with him, we would each pay $650 a month. The family members I live with told me recently that they're $3,000 behind on their mortgage, that I may have to pay $800 a month instead. But if they lose the house, I would have to find another place to stay. I tried college in the past, but felt like a failure. Well, you gave up. You know, college isn't for everybody. And to tell you the truth, let me tell you something about college. All right, I have a degree. But what does it mean? You know, a BA degree is what I have. It's like having a high school diploma. It's people who went out after high school and got jobs that were making more than me because they had experience. So I say experience is your best teacher. And if you have the experience on the job, you actually can make more than walking in with a piece of paper. Now, I understand if you go on with higher education and get your master's, maybe you can make a little more if you go working in a corporation. But if you're working in nonprofit, it can mean a little bit, but not a lot. And now, if you're going to college for a skill, that's different because skills do pay. All right? But don't feel like you went to college and you failed and now you're doomed. No. It's plenty of people who make fortunes and never went to college. Okay? College only teaches you to go in actually to work for somebody else. That's what college teaches. Okay? All right, let's go on. I kept having to repeat classes at least 3 times in order to pass. I have found a career that I really want to do, and it's esthetician. Okay, I probably am slaughtering what that is, but I did pull a description on what a esthetician is. Esthetician is a licensed skincare professional that offers treatments and personalized recommendations to improve the health and appearance of the skin. These estheticians provide services like facials, hair removal, chemical peels, makeup application, and more. All right, it sounds like a good skill to me. Esthetician. I found a school that is an hour away where I currently live and is 19 minutes away from where my boyfriend lives. I have an aunt who lives in Georgia that offered me to stay with her. She said I would be able to go to school and save my money. Just contribute to groceries. No rent. The school would be 21 minutes away from where she lives. My main concern is since I would be an out-of-state resident if I moved to Georgia, I would have to wait a year to start school in order to become considered a state resident. I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do you think I should do in this situation? Okay, if it were me, you're young. You don't have any obligations, any children, anything like that. But you do have a little job. If I were you, I would go to Georgia. I would go to Georgia to get a strong footing. Go to Georgia, stay with your aunt, save your money, buy yourself a car. You need a car. Okay? And the next thing, you save your money to get your own place. You don't need to move in with him. Okay? I think that's a trap. I think it's a setup. I think you would be very unhappy if you moved in with him. Okay? Don't do it. Take yourself and go to Georgia and live with your aunt and get your finances together. Get your work on your own foundation. You don't need to go with him. For what? That's a waste. A waste of your time, your energy, and your money. You can still see him on occasion, but concentrate on yourself. Now, as far as your school is concerned, I did take a look online. Actually, you can get certified in this skill online. So you're not stuck in a rock and a hard place. Does your aunt have a computer? But then you can study while you're saving your money, living with your aunt. You can either take your online courses or get you some books and start studying it yourself. It's a lot of people. You can learn a skill by yourself. You really don't need a teacher. I mean, the teacher is there to make sure you get the certificate. Okay? And if you need the certificate to work, well then, go online just to get the certificate. But learn your skill while you're at your aunt's house. Go find some material so you start reading on how this whole operation works, and you can actually teach yourself the skill. And if I were you, when you go to Georgia, find you a job in the industry. In a place that's doing these procedures. Okay? That's training. You may find that you don't need a certificate to be in the industry. You see? But you need the training. So go to Georgia. My advice, go to Georgia and be with your aunt. Let your boyfriend do whatever his thing is. Okay? Don't hook up with him right now. That will be a mistake. Go with your aunt, save your money, and work on yourself. If this is what you want to do in life, get your job in the industry that you want your job to be, your career. Get your job in the industry. I don't care what you're doing there. You might be just sweeping hair up off the floor, but you're in the industry and you're seeing what's done. You're seeing how it's done. You understand? And you're learning the business while you're there. That's the best route for you. Never give up on yourself. Whatever your goals are, continue. You're not in between a rock and a hard place at all. It's the way that you perceive it. You see? For me, I see an open opportunity for you. An open opportunity. I wouldn't stay in this place that you could be thrown out of at any moment. No. Take your little money that you have and go move in with your aunt. Then when you get to Georgia, find you a job working in the industry. They have these places, these beauty salons all over, everywhere, where women like to go and get hair removed and get their faces done and all that kind of stuff. They're everywhere. So you really shouldn't have a problem getting a job in that industry. Go in there and tell them that wash their tools or whatever. All you want to do is get on the inside. You understand? So don't go in there thinking that you're going to be doing people's faces or, snatching off hair or whatever. Not in the beginning, because you don't have the certification. You're going in for the experience. Okay? All right. I hope that advice helps you. But yeah, never give up. Whatever your dream is, you keep going until you achieve it. Okay? And don't let anybody stop you. Whatever your boyfriend has going on in his life, let that be separate from you. Do not hook up with him. That would be a mistake. If you want to continue seeing him on occasion when you move to Georgia, okay. Whatever pans out, pans out. But you take care of yourself. Okay? That's the most important thing. All right, we have another letter here, and let's see what she says here. This is about feminine energy. I have been on a healing journey for over a year. And as you said, when I concentrated on myself, the man I've always wanted appeared. He is strong, masculine energy. I've been alone for over 4 years and was the one who did everything for the last 5 or more years in my marriage. So my life has had me in a masculine energy, and I'm finding that it is clashing with this very masculine man. I want to find my softness and feminine energy again. How can I do that? And how can he help? Because I know that he will. Okay, let's talk about this. Being in your masculine energy. And if you are by yourself, then a lot of times women find themselves in the masculine energy because all the action that needs to be taken for your life to progress, you have to be in your masculine energy to do that. Feminine energy is more a receptive energy. All right? But if there's no one to receive from, then you have to do it yourself. So you're in your masculine energy. Now, all right, this is going to be my perspective on this issue. When you meet a masculine energy, all right, and he is very aggressive, he is a very aggressive masculine, all right. If he tapers his energy, not to try to make you submit to him, okay, because that's 2 bucket heads. But if he comes to you in a loving, caring, supportive, masculine way, it will throw you into the receptive way, your feminine energy. It will automatically put you into being the receiver of his support and his love. But if he's coming to you like a bull in a china shop, well, then you're going to be a bull in a china shop right back at him. You understand? I believe that it's the energy that you're dealing with that's keeping you in the masculine energy. Now, and I say that because I dated a man once who was very masculine, very aggressive. He was someone who was a veteran. And I believe he was in some special forces. And I believe that in his mind, he was still in the special forces. Because that's the way he lived his life. Very aggressive. Very like that. Very forceful. And so when he came to me, we bucked heads. Because he was wanting me to be submissive and not as intelligent. as he was. He wanted somebody to be less than him. You see, it's a lot of men who want that. They're looking for women who are a little dumbed down and soft. But if you've lived on your own for a while, you are in your masculine energy, or you would never get anything done. You see, we all have masculine and feminine. All right? Many times I'm in my masculine energy, and it's portrayed because masculine energy is all about action, getting things done. You know, I'm getting the message across. I'm in my masculine energy. All right? But if I came across the correct masculine, he's masculine energy, and he approaches me with supportive energy, loving energy, caring energy, that would throw me into my receptive feminine energy. You see? That's how that works. So, you say in the letter, you want to find your softness and feminine energy again. You never lost it. It's the masculine that you're with that's keeping you in your masculine energy. You see, I was with another date who, he was weaker. This person was weaker. So he kept me in my masculine energy if I wanted anything done, because he was always in his feminine energy. You understand? We can go back and forth. So don't feel like just because you've been alone for many years that you're stuck in this masculine energy. You really are not. But I believe that the male that you are with is affecting that. He is a direct effect on what energy you are finding yourself in. Okay? I'm telling you, if I was with a male who knew how to take care of business, and I could just be in my feminine, receptive energy, that would be great. That would be lovely. But if you're with a weak man who tries to pretend that he's masculine, he doesn't do anything but spout it out of his mouth. You know, he can't fix anything. He doesn't want to do anything. He's not responsible, but he's always bullying you. You're going to be in your masculine energy. You're not going to fall back in your feminine energy. He's trying to get you to submit to him. And ladies, you need to know the difference. Love yourself. Know yourself. Know that you have masculine when you need it, and you have feminine when you need it. All right? And you can bounce between the two. But don't submit to men. Don't submit. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to submit so they can feel in control of you. You see? I don't know why you need to do that. Because men, when you submit, they have the power to destroy you. But you can be strong in your feminine energy. You can be strong, but the masculine energy needs to be loving. And it puts you in that loving, feminine, receptive energy. I hope that you understand the message, and I really hope that it helps someone. People, never give up on your dreams. There are plenty of people out there who are naysayers. Whatever you do in your life, they have something negative to say about it. You know, there are people who live their lives as pessimists. There's something wrong with everything. Everything they do, see, say, think is something wrong with it. They are pessimists. They are living in a low vibration. And these people are constantly trying to tear people down who are in a higher frequency. So, you're trying to better yourself, and they are constantly trying to tear you down and tell you what's the matter with you. There are people like that. All very critical. Everything is critical. And you know where it's coming from? It's coming out of them. You have to realize that whenever people come and say anything that's hurtful or harmful to you, and the way that they say it is they say it in a way they believe that they are helping you. But deep down, they are not helping you. They are trying to hurt you. They are trying to bring you down just so you don't feel so good about yourself. You see? Be careful of these people. These people are toxic. These people are toxic from the inside out. And they spend their lives trying to destroy the happiness in other people. Don't allow it to happen to you. Love yourself. Love yourself first. No matter what anybody says or does, stay on your spiritual path, and the universe will bless you abundantly. I hope that you understand the message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, my email is in the description. And also those who are looking for your affirmation for today, also in the description. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters, and a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best, and I really hope to see you next time.